In Pakistan, a 14-year-old girl fights for her life in the hospital as her supporters take to the streets of Karachi to demand an end to militant violence. Malala Yousafzai had blogged from Pakistan's Swat Valley, where she lives, about girls' rights and her longing for an education. Taliban militants shot her in the head. Now she's unconscious and on a ventilator. And the Taliban say openly that if she survives, they will murder her. Our Reza Sayah went to Karachi for Sunday's rally for Malala and had this report.
We've seen a lot of rallies, gatherings, prayer vigils for Malala Yousafzai this week, but I don't think there's any question. This one in Karachi on Sunday, one of the biggest ones yet. It's always hard to guess how many people are in these crowds, but by my estimation, there's at least 20,000 people here, maybe more. This gathering organized by the MQM, a political party that's already fiercely anti-Taliban. They believe the Taliban poses an immediate danger to Pakistan, and they point to the attack on Malala as an example. At this gathering, massive murals and billboards with messages for Malala, one of them saying, "Our prayers are with you." Also, a banner that spans 20 football fields where demonstrators are writing personal messages, get well wishes for Malala. Obviously, a lot of support here for this 14-year-old human rights activist, but here's what else you're seeing and you're hearing. Some intense outrage and anger aimed at the Taliban government.
I want to crush the people who tried to kill the Malala.
You want to crush the Taliban?
Yeah, of course. They should take some necessary action.
We are praying for her, but if we sit down, this is, psychological war. If we sit down, this will give them strength, and it will be, it won't be a victory for us.
It's that type of anger many here say could be a turning point in Pakistan's fight against violent extremism. Many here say it's time, not just for the government, but every individual to stand up against militancy. Reza Sayah, CNN, Karachi.
You're watching CNN. Hello, I'm Natalie Allen. There are demonstrations across Pakistan today to protest the shooting of the 14-year-old girl. Authorities say Malala Yousafzai is making slow and steady progress in her recovery after Taliban militants tried to assassinate her. Our Reza Sayah is at the rally in Karachi now, and he joins us now on the line. Reza, what can you tell us about this demonstration?
Natalie, we've seen a lot of Malala rallies over the past few days. Obviously, a lot of people shocked by what happened to her. This is probably the biggest one we've seen yet. It's always hard to guess how many are in these crowds, but by my estimation, there's at least 20,000 people here, maybe more. This is a rally organized by the MQM party here in Karachi. This is a political party that's fiercely anti-Taliban. They believe the Taliban poses an immediate threat to the country, and they're now pointing to the Malala incident as an example. There's massive posters and billboards here that span buildings saying, "Malala, our prayers are with you." There's a banner that spans 20 football fields, people writing messages, personal get-well cards to Malala. Obviously, there's a lot of well-wishers for Malala, but you're also sensing a lot of hatred and outrage against the Taliban because of this incident. That's why many here say this could be a turning point for Pakistan in its fight against militancy. Natalie?
Reza, you have been covering Pakistan for years. We're seeing pictures of the crowd as you speak. I want to ask you, how unusual for a mass rally of this size there in Karachi?
Well, what's unusual is that a 14-year-old girl, a 14-year-old human rights activist, has generated this type of outrage against the Taliban. There are still groups over the past few years that have their doubts about the Taliban, describing them as fighters, Muslim fighters against injustice. But some are saying, well, maybe this will change the minds among those conservative groups. And again, what's remarkable is that a 14-year-old girl and her story and her attack has sparked this outrage.
And the other remarkable part is that she has lived through it so far in critical condition. So we'll continue to keep people informed about how she's doing as this rally is held there in Karachi. Reza Sayah for us there. We thank you.